left off. 4 of 7 at Nevada last week. It's a good sign for the Aztecs.
Mbake job from Robotham. 15-footer.
Stuck in between a high-low pass to McDaniels and a jump shot, but I think Aztecs will take that result.
Clyburn, a three, just like that.
Willing passer. This time he's going to drive it, and he can't finish. Jong the rebound. Clyburn, stop and pop, and he connects on the three. Coming off a 19-9 performance on Tuesday night. Leads the Mountain West in field goal percentage, just a hair under 60%.
Man-to-man defense by the Rams.
Clyburn's three. Swish. What a
third shots, deflections.
Running Rebels on the move. Not a textbook fast break, but it's going to work out.
I was just going to say, somewhere Dr. James Naismith. You missed the shot. Don't let that affect you down here. Play with more energy than you had on the offensive end.
Clyburn, just like the start of the game, he drills the triple.
Has it. Watch how that unfolds. Colorado State coming out of that timeout in a 2-3 zone.
Clyburn the triple and silences the crowd.
Big time shot.
No.
If you're Colorado State, you got to get back. No transition.
Jong the finish. Beautiful alley-oop pass.
Well, that just kills you. You're playing extreme.
Can he do it again? He connects. Chris Clyburn, 6 for 6 from distance.
And as well as
Tombway. Clyburn.
Great action to get Clyburn on that wing. 6 seconds, Ari.
The lob and the finish, Jong. How about the patience late in the clock? No panic.
Just misdirection.
Right off the bat, you see one of the ways his game has grown from year to year. Last year, it would have been shot only coming off that play. This time, he's able to read and react, make the nice pocket pass off the curl to Haney for the finish.
Quick trigger there. Win for Utah State, taking down Nevada. Right now, Boise State up by 10. Rich Waltz, Dan Dickow, UNLV on their home court. And the Rebels have been down by as many.
With the Bulls is the closer is knowing, hey, down the stretch of a close game, you give the ball to this guy, he's going to make a play. And more times than not, it's going to be the right play, whether it's a basket for himself or he creates an easy opportunity for somebody else.
Robotham, good entry. Tombway. And he comes up short. And a chance to cut even closer. It was a 14-point lead. And now it's down.
Almost 38% on the year, but the two he's made, he's been on balance. They've been good looks. The two that he's missed, he's forced.
Rebels finally starting to run. Clyburn.
Guy who was questionable coming into tonight with a foot injury. He has played very well. 14 points now for Derek Alston Jr.
And for a guy that scored less than one again. Alston missed the reverse. 2-point game. Robotham done a terrific job running the team.
Boise State searching for a closer. They may have found that in Justinian Jessup. A long two to force overtime, and that big-time shot right there to put them up 3.
18 for Jessup. Robotham back cut. Nicely done. Hardy with the score.
Also, UTEP was massive, and as soon as he got back to UNLV, and he got a taste of this rivalry, he said, this compares. This is a real rivalry. He also lived a little bit of Louisville, Kentucky, so he's seen some good rivalries. Feed, and Cody from Caleb. Wolfpack in control. And quarter, they're going to count the bucket. Brown gives Caroline a double-double, 13 points, 10 boards. It's his 16th double-double of the year and the 43rd of his career at Nevada. And they contest. Hardy penetrating, and he lays it in.
The floater on the baseline.
Well, Kevin Durant, you know, he's got the height, the wingspan. There's a good play back door.
Is not real pleased. UNLV gets the possession back. We're 5 minutes in Laramie. Wide open in the corner. Tomboy will shoot the three, and he hits the three. Underman. They know they're missing 4 key guys. But the freshmen have played hard. James is a leader. He plays hard. He has yet to really show a lot of discouragement. And it's a dangerous team, especially here on this floor. Nice catch by Blair. Gets a screen. There's the roll. Thompson can't hold the pass, though, and UNLV gets the turnover. Robotham. Corner for Clyburn. Yes. And UNLV stop this run. James curls off the screen. Way too strong on the jumper. Robotham. Nice pass into the middle. And Tom.
Without scoring on offense, yeah, they showed flashes of being a very, very competitive team.
Back to Robotham, and he's going to kick it outside, and they get a three-pointer that time. Shot, and every missed shot turned into it seemed like a bucket at the other end for the Lobos. But right now they're even halfway through the first half. There's a baby.
He doesn't look very happy about it either, although, not showing any negative emotion. He just is not playing with shooting it with much confidence.
That
ball screen defense.
Good ball movement, and it's Hamilton who misses.
3 left-handed players for UNLV. 2 of them on the floor now with Hamilton. Hamilton, Amari Hardy, and Chris Clyburn are all left-handed.
All right, prettiest left-handed jumper you've ever seen.
Lynn Shackelford that started at UCLA on 3.
Shot clock. Ivy, crossover, lob. Boy, they haven't been able to finish that play all evening with Christian Anigwe.
That's the second time, as you said, they've done that, which I think they'd be better off catching it, gathering themselves, and going back up strong as opposed to trying to make the home run play there with a catch and a shot all in one motion.
You're so old school.
That's because I am old to go along with
Top way again, Joe.
Falcons were in double digits for that one. 7 of them to be exact. I mean, they hung 106 points on the board. Clyburn.
He's got going from an offensive standpoint.
This is Scotty. Started his spin. Robotham got a hand on it on the break. Sends it back. And a left-hand layup by Hart. Now, Air Force does run a lot of the Princeton plays, but this offense is a little more than that. They like to go inside out. Turnover again, Hamilton. Robotham feeds the post. That's Chachwa. Still amazing. Air Force had 56 in the win in Colorado Springs. They've got 22 already tonight.
They've made threes, though. I gave you a number. Were you listening before the game? How many threes Air Force had to make?
You said 10, and that ensured a Falcon win. They've hit 4, and a hook there by Mbake John opens the
on that little jumper.
Good start for the visitors. Fresno State has 4 Mountain West road victories this season. They've been tough with that senior leadership away from home. Here's Robotham. Clyburn, the left-hander from 3. Got it from the right wing.
They like to play fast. They like to push it up. They like to look for the open 3 in transition when defense isn't set. And you've seen 2 3-pointers already as a result.
See what Huggins has done. That was number 62 from beyond the arc for the senior from Bakersfield. Robotham, the entry. Zhang, the jump hook is good. In their last game, a victory at Boise State. Tomboy missing. They'll reset things. 4 on the shot clock. Clyburn gets off the shot from the baseline and drills it. Shot from out there.
Yeah, he's not knocking down a lot of threes. But the guy that does all the dirty work and hit those mid-range shots pretty consistently.
69% shooting for Fresno State, almost 9 minutes in. Shot clock at 8. Robotham. Good feed and the dunk for Chamwa.
To get some three-pointers up. More than half his shots come from behind the arc. And UNLV needs to get some outside shooting going.
Robotham picks it up with 12 on the shot clock. Started by Blackwell. Looking for some movement. Robotham leaning in, alley-oop. It's Chong, and he finishes that one.
See if but they got to weather through this. They got to get through this. Get through the bad. They still have a little bit of a lead, and UNLV just keep knocking on the door. Oh!
Chong making his
floor and used his left off the backboard to finish.
He has 16 to lead all scorers. Robotham backdoor, and Clyburn the lay-in.
7 of his first 8 seasons here in Boise.
Both coaches dealing with players being available. Some inconsistent play so far through the first part of the season, looking to finish strong in the second half of conference play.
There is Joel Thompson, 1,061 consecutive games and have made 3, as they have made a three-pointer in every game since the rule was introduced into college basketball, 1986-87. Another out of timeout play that works for Boise State.
Talking about strategy and execution. The coaches all put things together on that clipboard. It's up to guys to execute first play out.
Second 3 for Nick Blair.
One fella break out the old school basketball, the back cut. It's a lost art right there. Move without the ball.
In that game, though, in Reno, Boise State hung with Nevada. They were down big at the half, came back, made a surge to get back in the game, and then Nevada put it away. As a 3 knocked in by Amari Hardy. Backdoor cut along the baseline. Chris Clyburn slithers in. Coming up on our halftime report. Crowd reacting on the video board, thinking it should have been Boise State ball. It's off the inbound. Nick Blair hits his Boise State. UNLV looking for their first lead of the night. Jong underneath gives it to the running Rebels, who lead for here in Boise. Actually, the last 5 in Boise, the last 4 overall. Justinian Jessup gives Boise State the lead back, but an answer for the missing a 3. As Boise State had made their last 5 shots until that miss. Inside 10 to shoot. Hardy on the drive. The kick. Chris Clyburn. Corner 3. Big Jessup. Off of the 3 and Mbake Jong the rebound.
Good possession right there for the Broncos. They got the steal and they got a good look. Plenty of time left in this game, and it starts on the defensive end.
Final minute. Can UNLV get a big road win here in Boise tonight? Backdoor, Clyburn to the basket.
He's so sneaky and...
Utah State able to get the basketball back, and Cato working on the inside, misses the hook. UNLV will have an opportunity.
We got it right to the rim. Now remember that first time he got that turnaround dunk, it was on this guy right here, Joe Tomboy, who was not a very good post defender, but that one was on Big Jong, who is... Both teams have played all man-to-man. UNLV will play some zone and press some, but they've gone straight man-to-man this entire first half.
Tomboy takes Miller.
Utah and had a great career, but And Keita has, like I say, I think he's had the biggest impact, freshman or not, of anybody in the league this year.
UNLV coming out of that timeout, looking for points quick. Put the shot clock rolling. Robotham finds a cutting.
With Stu Moore. And, I mean, again, great tradition here at Utah State.
Well, Marvin Menzies has found that out in his time at UNLV as the head coach. The Running Rebels haven't had much success up here with the Aggies. Keita with the ball up top. Trying to dribble, dish out, and an air ball from Rito.
See that much from Rito. He's a pretty good shooter, and he had time to get that away, and it looked good. Didn't look very good after it missed by about a foot and a half.
Hardy pulls up and makes it.
But I just heard an NBA scout that does it for a living, and he said Jay Crowder.
Good. Double-double. He had 11 points and 5 rebounds in that first half for Nevada. As UNLV will start things off, they shot just 30% from the floor in that first half and were out-rebounded 24-22.
And Tom Way, who has been a natural scorer, has not been able to get going. Clyburn with the basketball was 2 for 7. So their primary scorers have not been able to get open looks.
Here is Clyburn on the elbow.
And he would love this, playing above the rim against the Martin twins.
Cody Martin, the turnaround jumper. Houston, knee surgery after just playing in 8 games this season. Second three for Nevada coming out of the timeout. Cody Martin fading away on the elbow. Loose ball tracked down by UNLV.
I look for Clyburn again. Or see if Hardy, they've been doing a good job of trying to keep him from going to his left hand on the dribble.
And Nevada's done a good job on the defensive end. Forcing UNLV to play far away from the basket.
Look at the active hands closing out, trying to defend that line of vision.
Clyburn in the corner. He buries the 3.
I said they're cruising, but they have another gear. But you learn something, and this team still wants to leave a legacy. They still want to win a lot of basketball games and get a high seed for the tournament.
Good drive by Hardy
and might win it. I'm telling you, they've got everything. They've got clutch shooting. They've got pros out here. They've got excellent coaching, and they're still hungry. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder.
They won the CBI tournament, Musselman's first year. They made the NCAA tournament the second. Sweet 16 last year.
You look at Arkansas now. You got to go back because basketball is almost a 100-year history. And when they had Ron Brewer, Marvin Delp, Sidney Moncrief, they were like 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". And the heart of this team is 6'6", 6'7". Magic Johnson, though there's no Magic Johnson out here. Nice job, the three-point line.
So UNLV, tough start all around.
Yep, struggling. The man-to-man D for San Diego State.
Hardy on the wing, step back for 3. Spins in for a and gets the bucket in the end.
Good persistence. Calvin Poole, if you like him. Nothing in the world will take the place of persistence, guys. That was good.
So Matt Mitchell would be Calvin Coolidge's favorite Aztec.
Talent, exactly. Talent, education, genius. Nothing is more important than persistence. Persistence is omnipotent. I don't know what omnipotent means, but I think it's important.
That's what it is.
I know you went to Syracuse, so you know that. Here we go.
And since turned into Mountain West Conference plays, taken only 5 threes, so playing more in the post. Recipe for
covers up a lot of problems.
Well, off the missed free throw, second chance for San Diego State. Watson misses it off the window. They had a chance at a 4-point play, had a chance at even a 5 or 6 point trip, and it all started with a Mitchell makes it a 5-point game.
Right now, San Diego State's got to defend the 3-ball. Keep the ball away from Blair.
Robotham, who's been terrific during this run for UNLV. Both ends of the floor. Hardy buries another 3.
In San Diego.
Tom Way's fouled out for UNLV. Lots of foul trouble still on the floor for the Running Rebels. Blair, nice dribble, and then not nice on the dunk. I mean, got to give him credit for going up for trying that one.
Exactly. No, he's being aggressive.
Hardy steps over and nails the three. I mean, amazing to shoot. Here's Kuiper, took a big bump play on, and McGee does miss three into the hands of the Rebels.
Get the ball inside to Joe Thompson. Get him the ball.
Robotham drops it off. Kuiper floater for just a second. Level. So special turquoise, the traditional birthstone for those born in December. And of course, you can drive down the Turquoise Trail National Scenic Byway in New Mexico. And now Jackson in the paint, spinning to the rim, couldn't finish. Cleared by Tomboy for the Rebels. Robotham creates the kick out. Walker three goes down. Bragg draw the double, kick out. Percy lines it up. Davian Percy unable to end the drought for New Mexico. They haven't scored in the last 3.5 minutes. Timeout of the next dead ball. New Mexico could use one. They're getting carved up right now.
Job trying to keep him away from the basketball. You know, last time he really locked up Mathis when they won at New Mexico.
That's when Mathis went 3 for 14 in that game. The New Mexico loss, January 8th. Robotham hounded here. Hardy another three. Adding to the Rebels' woes, they're now 5 of 11 from the free throw line. So 6 missed free throws, 10 turnovers, and they've given up 8 threes.
Not pretty.
And it was a good start for New Mexico.
Yep. 7-2, had the lead, just then went cold. Credit the defense by UNLV.
Blair attacks and finishes.
New Mexico, keep doing what you're doing. Get Mathis some shot. You got to credit. All right, Robotham doing a great job again defensively on Anthony Mathis for New Mexico.
Held him to just 3 field goals in the first matchup. That was January 8 at the Pit, when UNLV came from 9 down in the second half to beat the Lobos. The win by 11 at the Pit. Well, Vance Jackson.
Tremendous three-point shooter, Carter. The second best shooter after Mathis, but they're hanging around, down 9. Got to play D. Now, if you're UNLV, just get a good shot. Go to Tomboy inside or Clyburn, the leading scorer.
Robotham off the bounce. And now Blair on the side. Robotham, nice find. Clyburn triple. Buries it on the great look from Noah.
Does that mean you consider him one of your friends? You call him JTT?
That's
or is
what
it
I
just
said. His closest friends.
For both of us, and his closest friends call him JTT. So for the audience, we're going to call him JTT. It's a lot easier than pronouncing his name.
I think out of respect and not having to say Chamba and Chechua.
Well, Steph has been a very pleasant surprise. He went to City College in San Francisco last year, and he's averaging as many points at this level, Division I, as he did in junior college. All right, out of bounds to the baseline. A little box set by UNLV.
Right away, Clyburn up for 3. And Flores with the make. He takes it all the way in, so back-to-back buckets for San Jose State. Robotham out to the corner. Lassane for 2. Only with 7 points. The junior from Sweden.
Got a wide open Beck inside.
Beck capitalizes. Ivy inside to Chastain and misses the hoop completely. Rebels on the rebound. On the other end.
Remember, Coach Palo said he might play zone on makes, and you got to make.
Tomboy with the miss, the offensive rebound, kicks out to Hardy. Back to Tomboy, and Robotham resets at the top of the key.
Good ball movement. Get the ball from one side to the other. Don't let the ball get sticky.
Robotham to Tomboy for 3, and good. Again, missed the last 2 games, didn't get playing time. Back on the court and pulls up for 2, misses. Robotham behind the back pass to Blair, and
is doing putting Tomboy out there because without him, he might get out of control. He is a playmaker and a scorer inside.
Turnover by Air Force. Rhythm 3. Yes.
Pass by Ryan Swan to put it right in the right place for an easy 2.
Robotham, kick to the corner. 3 will rim in. Larger deficit. If you're the running Rebels, how do you chip away?
Well, I think they're going to. Marvin Menzies is a very intelligent coach, and he's building this program
as well. Empty possession for UNLV. And they get a steal.
I mean, they're playing with a concerted effort to get the ball inside more. They already have more offensive rebounds in the second half than they did the entire first. Plus, for both teams. Obviously, Marvin Menzies trying to find a way to come back against a slow-paced team. That's beautiful right there. Great pass.
Coast to coast.
When you press, you get the opponent to speed up, but you're sometimes going to give up some of those layups.
Clyburn, in terms of building up these Air Force athletics programs.
Well, I tell you what, he has an excellent coach in Dave Pilipovich. And I don't care what the record is now. I don't care what it was last year. And you just can base it on these last.
For New Mexico. Mathis tries again. Frustratedly goes 0 for 2 on that possession. Still tied at 3 here in the pit. Goes in their zone defense. Turning and shooting is Tom. Good put back there by Corey Manigault, junior from Maryland.
You're UNLV, you want to get the ball right there in the middle of the floor. Call it the tunnel, the middle third of the floor, and attack.
And the jam. Jackson nearly lost it underneath, got it back, then missed point blank range. Robotham back the other way for UNLV in red. 3 from Hamilton. Yes. And there's.
You can live with that foul. It's a hustle play. You're going up for a rebound. You want your fouls to happen when you guys are trying to make 50-50 ball plays, diving on the floor, going for a rebound. Those are fouls you can live with as a coach of hustle plays.
Nice pass and an and one opportunity.
Beast.
New Mexico back up by 2 and back into their full court press. Clyburn steps into a 3. Yes. Bragg lost the handle. Loose ball. Goes to the Rebels. Out to Clyburn. For the jam.
And that's the using a little bit of the extra arm. Middle of the floor. Here we go.
Clyburn lays it in.
But the official is saying all ball. Expect a trap here.
UNLV leading by 4. And they're content to bleed the clock under a minute before they start.
And they've got the direction.
Clyburn, corner 3. Yes.
James, good contest there by Joel Tomboy, the freshman from Congo. Now Clyburn, transition 3.
He had the privilege of being under the previous head coach, Larry Shiat, before he took over the reins.
James misses the jumper, another rebound to Clyburn. 4-3 early in favor of 4-10 Wyoming. Great look underneath and opportunity.
9 total, and Wyoming leads at 12-9. Sam Farber, Richie Schuler here with you in Las Vegas. Night 2 of Mountain West action for both these sides. Both picked in the middle of the pack in the conference. UNLV hoping to rise above Cowboys.
The walk-on manager hasn't got any play yet. He's only been in uniform 3 games. See, now I think you're getting where you're Justin James here. You might be forcing a little bit. Got blocked by Jong a few possessions ago. Now he takes the 3 that wasn't necessary. The zone. There's Hunter Thompson again. Inside, outside, mid-range. The freshman can do it all. 17 points now.
Tomboy.
Ankle. He has been the focal point of their offense, taking about half their shots. Can't afford to lose him. Small margin for error.
His team and immediately gets on the board scoring. He is a transfer from Texas Tech. in all kinds of spacing situations in this game. I can't believe they've lost 7 out of 8 games with the way they're playing here.
Chama Chichua just picked up his 4th. He goes to the bench. Chong.
50% from 3 on the year, much improved from last year. 33% from 3 last year.
So without Houston, here's the 5 for UNLV. Chris Clyburn's had a good tournament. Noah Robotham, Jonathan Chamwa Chachua, Joel Tombwe, and Mbake Jong as UNLV with the answer.
Nearly unguardable. He can turn around, face you, shoot it over top. He's got nice little hook shots to the middle of his left shoulder.
Nice feed. Chris Clyburn on the baseline. Hardy off the inbound.
And they had some foul trouble in the first half as well, so that's going to be important as we go through the remainder of this game to see which team can keep their best players on the floor.
Tombwe!
In the hands of the UNLV Rebels.
Running Rebels 0 for 4 to start the game. And a 3.
A breakthrough game against UCLA. As an all-around game, they're going to need him to give them some production on that front line.
And he's Stansberry. And the rebound to JTT. Corner 3.
The 76ers, because one of the things that they didn't have was a closer down the stretch. They have one now.
UNLV trying to find a way to close this one. So they're in the semis. They'll get the winner of our ball game here, and UNLV is up 12. Hawaii had a surge in the first half.
Yes.
They need another one here.
Well, the surge was created by 4 of 9 from the three-point line. They are 0 for 6 from the three-point line here in the second half.
And just 3 for 16 overall for the field since halftime. Hawaii has only 10 points in 12 minutes. Noah Robotham. Foul and 1, count it.
He does a really good job of getting his feet set so that he can rip and go like that. He attacks baseline more consistently than any player on BYU's roster. They're also rebounding at such a high clip. It gives them an opportunity to get those second chance points when the defense isn't as settled and isn't as structured.
We talked about hustle. It's the hustle.
That'll be great. The Los Angeles Chargers are playing the San Diego Raiders.
Defense by UNLV, 4 turnovers for BYU. It leads to it. 5.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Lefty. Fixed it right there.
Get to the corner. I'm flat right middle and fling it to the corner again.
Why not press on the perimeter on defense? Clyburn again. You bet.
9 years, and that one goes. The road bounce. The lead is 10 now for Cincinnati. Sixth all-time meeting between these two teams. Cincinnati has won all 5 of them. Larry Hardy now. Robotham. Back to Hardy. Hardy can get hot. Takes it in strong there. Draws.
he played, and he was in great shape when he played.
Well, remember what he said to us today, and I fully understand this as a former coach myself. Part of the reason he's in shape is he works out to take care of the stress issue with basketball. But you're right, he's in tremendous physical condition.
Yep.
Oftentimes I'll say about a player out there, I would trade him bodies right now. I'd trade that coach my body right now, and my wife agrees.
Well, yes.
You struggle with that one.
Well, I have to think about that for you.
Nice play out of that.
Houston, little flip, well done.
Third-year coaches both took over programs that were storied, especially UNLV, and it kind of gone down in the downtick. In the case of Pacific, hey, Bob Thomason had great teams at Pacific. Go way back to when Dick Edwards was the coach there, and they were in the top 15 in the country. This is two coaches trying to turn programs around.
Houston will reverse the basketball. Here's Clyburn. He draws a crowd.
And Coach Stoudemire comes out with a zone in the second half, trying to give the Rebels a different look. And what difference does it make? The Tigers be good. Two great former Mountain West Conference players now on the bench.
I was talking to JD about his time in Laramie. He had a great time up there, but you said he's from San Diego. There is the lob. That was what. But Michael Olukandi went to Pacific.
And
didn't start playing basketball in England until he was 17 years old.
Do you know how he ended up at Pacific? He wrote a letter.
Newman trying to get some offense going. That rainbow inside the lane won't fall. Ends off the rim. UNLV clears. Robotham leaves it back. Tervel back for three!
And they go right to him.
That shot's going to be short. Good defensive wall set up there by Chama Chachua. And back the other.
That's one tough young man.
Man.
And I wonder if the coach...
It's been a war tonight.
I wonder if the coach has probably thought about maybe not having him go back in the game, but something tells me the young man like that is saying, Coach, I'm going back in.
Newman cut off the baseline, so Robotham now up top, and then Clyburn in the lane, goes up with the left. Still have 2 minutes to go here.
Like he's well on his way to potentially another 30-point performance here tonight.
Hey, it's nice to see Amari Hardy in the scoring column. 12 points for Hardy tonight. That ties a career best. I believe it ties a career best. 12 was his, that's his high against Mississippi Valley State back in December of 2017. Houston in the lane, jump hook. Timer. It goes deep in the corner to Rawire. Rawire has nothing to do but throw it up as the shot clock was about to expire. Air ball comes down to UNLV. Clyburn back the other way underneath two. They set up a picket fence for him with that big 7-footer. But the steal by the Rebels, 2-on-1, and Hardy lays it up and in.
McClendon,
senior from Pasadena.
McClendon known for his defense, but he can put points on the board when the opportunity arises. There's that double in the corner again. Another deflection. That's the second time they deflected a pass. Deflections lead to interceptions.
Topway leans and hits.
Done a great job of it so far. It's been one and done.
Bateman barely draws iron. That's a good catch in transition done by Jeffrey McClendon. He's got 4 points. Clyburn, tough drive.
And 3 first-round NBA draft picks that all had great NBA careers. 131 to 101. And we should like to have that kind of scoring tonight.
Yeah, we have a long ways to go to get anywhere close to that. Oh, underneath is Jong. How do you